Welcome back, my friends. Today we are playing with the small die of the month for January 2024 for Spellbinders Club Kits. And I am going to be using my very last background from my tie-dye technique video that I did, and I will link it up here at the top if you want to watch us make these backgrounds together. I've made 4 on screen, and this is my last one. So we're using this as our background today, and we're going to build one of these flowers. Now this die set, this is the way it's intended to be used, where the flowers are coming up, and then it has 2 little birds here that go right into the top flower. And the name, I believe, is Sitting Pretty. Let me check. Yes, Sitting Pretty. And the birds here are only up to right about their chest. They're not full birds because they are intended to sit down into this large open flower. The flowers are really nice layerable flowers. If you don't put the birds in the flowers, then there's the centerpiece to go in here. And then you have a sprig of berries here with your layering piece. You have a smaller branch here and a smaller flower here. So it's a really nice die set, and they call it a small die of the month, and it has a very reasonable price point at $15. This is always one that I keep my eye out for because $15, and a lot of times it's quite a large die set. So we're going to go ahead and assemble this here on camera, and we'll put our card together. So for the sentiment, I pulled out the thank you from the Better Press Club this month, and I hot foiled it onto mirror card to match our background. Didn't that turn out really pretty? I just love it. And it indented, like better pressed almost, into the mirror card. So I just thought that turned out really nice. This mirror card is from Tonic Studios. I'll put a link down below for you. So we're going to be using that on our card. So here I have done up 2 of each of the branches. So the first thing we're going to do is glue those together. I like to double up my flowers, especially when my cardstock is a little thinner than normal. Now these cardstocks, I believe, are Spellbinders. Yeah, I'm looking at the colors here. I can tell that one is. This one isn't. This one is a glitter that is from my stash, but the branches and florals are the essential cardstocks from Spellbinders. So here we will just attach these together. And I do this for most of my building of die cuts. It gives an extra layer of support, and it also gives a little extra dimension, which I really like. I don't usually show it on screen, but I thought today we would, just so you can see what I'm always talking about. So just line those up, and then you have a thicker piece that's a little more sturdy, and especially when you have a stem like this. Now we have some foam that is being released on the 10th that is colored to coordinate with a lot of the cardstocks, and it will be very useful for dimension on these die cuts. So be watching for that. I will have a video coming up that shows those new items up close and personal so you can take a look at them. I thought it would be very useful since Spellbinders was nice enough to send them to me to actually show them up close, in the camera, and talk about them a little bit so that you can see them firsthand rather than just on, a little tiny picture on a computer screen. So there we go on the second branch. Now here I've done the same thing. And you could make this second one in the back darker if you wanted to, and then layer them like this. I think I will go ahead and layer it like that maybe, but I am going to double this here and like kind of offset it so it looks fuller like that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pop this piece up right here with some foam tape. I think that would be a nice dimensional look. So we'll go ahead and take this and just add a couple foam squares here. And we'll pop this up right on top. Yeah. Here we go. So that one will end up attaching here. And then we will go ahead and put this one. Now this one, I did think ahead and do a darker layer for behind. So we will offset those just a little bit so that we see both of those colors, like so. And then that one will go on there. Oh, I forgot to put the little inside of the flower in here. Ah, it's open. Okay. Not a problem. I believe I can squeeze it in there. Remember, guys, it's just paper, and paper is forgiving. You can have your little center, and it's got this little fringe, which is really cute. So now, before I actually glue those flowers on, I'm going to look at it on my card base so we can see what direction I want the buds. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. Now this piece here, I put, because this is watercolor paper, I put double stick adhesive in here on the back, and then I put an extra piece of 110-pound Nina Solar White on the back here so that this is really sturdy and flat. So because of the water in the watercolor paper, but this is, I mean, it's really nice and sturdy. So it also makes it easier just to glue straight on, and it gives a really nice feel to your card. So I really like the way it feels. And just a little update here on the home front. Today, I went into a consignment store that's just a mile up the street from me. And sight unseen, they haven't even seen my cards yet. And they said that they would be interested in having my cards in the store. I can name my price, and they only get 20% commission. So I am super excited. Then I know for my sentiment, what I want to do is offset this also so that, and if you recognize these sentiments, they are from the Advent calendar in December. And doesn't it fit perfectly? I just love it. Oh, these sentiments from the Better Press this month fit so great. So I'm going to put this right here along the edge down here. That's where I want that. Then we will arrange our flowers. Something like that. Like so. So I will put some glue right here and tilt this just a little bit to the left. And glue that on the glass mat there. And then we will put the glue on the glue spot right there. I think I like it like that. And we will put that right there. And then I'm going to butt this branch up against this one here. So I'll put this one down first. I think I'm going to put the leaf on top of the flower. Okay. And then we'll come down here. And I'm going to add that one right on top. That way the branches look like they're coming from each other. Okay, now for the center of this one, I thought I would get maybe a rhinestone. Let's see. See how big. Not sure that would be big enough. Maybe, I think I might put a few rhinestones in the center. Let's see here. Let's go with this little medium size. My picker can pick it up. When your embellishments are not quite big enough, just add extras. Come on. Turn over, little man. We'll put about 6 or 7 in here. Come on, pull this one down and put one in the middle. So it's a little, it's not exact. That's 7. I'm going to put one in the center here so it makes 7. It looked kind of odd having a little 6-pack there. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so there's our little flower center using the essential gems. And there is our small die of the month. Thank you for stopping by today, and I hope, there's a good picture of it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my friends.